When Thatcher visited Poland in 1988, she demanded that the communist government allow her to meet Lech Walensa.
You didn't say no to Mrs. Thatcher. No one refused her. So her noticing us and demanding a meeting with me and the others, that was a crucial event.
She came into the city of Gdansk on board a small ship. And as she went past the shipyards, all the cranes and the dockside was lined with shipyard workers, all cheering and waving. And one began to sense here was an extraordinary experience in the making.
The shipyard workers were not only sitting on the gate, but they were also on the roofs surrounding the shipyard. She's a tough lady. She conquered the hearts of the people of Gdansk.
Solidarity workers escorted Mrs. Thatcher to a church.
Great crowds sang the Solidarity anthem, a haunting anthem.
I could see she was very emotional about this visit. Her eyes registered everything that went on around her.
It's one of the very few times that I saw tears in Mrs. Thatcher's eyes, as she was so moved by this expression of longing for liberty.
At the house of Walensa's priest, Margaret Thatcher met with the leaders of Solidarity. A Solidarity cameraman recorded this historic meeting, and Mrs. Thatcher arguing that economic freedom and personal freedom go hand in hand.
You have the free society under rule of law. It produces both dignity of the individual and prosperity.
Although it sounds very bossy and interfering, I think they were genuinely grateful. You, Solidarity, she said, you must have your own ideas and plans worked out. It's no good just being popular.
How do you see the process from where you are now to where you want to be? Because whatever you want to do, there's not only what you want to do, how, the practical way, you see it coming about. If you were to write down the 10 steps from where you are now to where you want to be.
At one point, she said to Walensa, but how do you get your thinking over to the Polish government? And he laughed and pointed to the ceiling and said, there's no trouble, they've got this meeting bugged.
This meeting with Mrs. Thatcher made these future politicians recognize the opportunities within their grasp.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Without this meeting, there would have been no victory, that's for sure. There would have been delay, greater difficulties, or even our destruction.
Thatcher's free market message seemed to offer an escape from a Polish economy that was debt-ridden and riddled with shortages.